Hi friends, it's Kelly Fusco here. Thank you so much for stopping by the Missing Stamps YouTube channel. For today's card, I'm going to be using the Gardenia Stamp Set. I love this. Anybody that knows me knows I love flowers, and this one in particular because it's so easy to color. It has extra images, easy to color and easy to cut out, as I'm not any good at fussy cutting. And look at this stencil. It's called Floral Stained Glass. It is so beautiful. I'll have the items linked below if you're interested in checking them out. I'm also going to be using this new to me, which is an older product. It's called Art C, and it's glitter paste. It's unlike any other glitter paste I've ever used, and it's really, really remarkable. You'll see at the end, it's really amazing. Okay, so I taped my stencil down to my cardstock. I used 110 pound cardstock because I knew I was going to be adding the glitter paste to it. Now this glitter paste is a little, I don't want to say liquidy, but it's a little more fluid like than other glitter paste I've used. It's a little thinner, so I didn't get a perfect clear line because I didn't have pixie spray on the back of my stencil, but that's okay. I was going for a organic look anyway on the edges. I didn't want a perfect blend. So I didn't put the two colors. I didn't want them to touch because I knew I was going to be covering up that seam. And here's the dismount after adding those two colors. Next, I wanted to grab some Copic markers and color my flowers that would match the background. So I took the paste and I pick out my markers, and here they are here. I'll have them listed below if you want to check those out. I like these colors. There's one I didn't use, I think it was RV55, but I went with the other ones. So I went ahead and stamped my images onto my cardstock. Now this was 80 pound cardstock, Nina, and I stamped it on there, and then I just went ahead and colored. Now again, I'm not a coloring specialist by any means. I do enjoy it and I find it therapeutic, but I'm not very good at it. So what I do is a lot of times I do like a flicking technique where you just flick and leave the edges white. But what I did was I did the flicking and I went from my lightest to my, to darkest and then back again. And then I realized, I went ahead and grabbed a lighter color and I colored in my white areas, and that was RV00. And again, I'm just going to speed this up because I'm not very good at coloring and it's nothing special. So, but if you're not good at coloring, that's okay. Just enjoy yourself. I'm going to show you towards the end of the video a little trick that I do to make the images that you color that you feel may not be the greatest at coloring. I'm going to show you a way to make it look better. Stick with me. So I went ahead and added my darker color here, and just where the darker would be. As the petals go in closer, I go darker, and that's it for the coloring. And then I just went around, again, just repeating that over and over again. And the leaves, I'm going to show you, I just used 3 colors of I guess that's lime green, and I'm just going to show you one leaf that I did because, again, it's the same technique, just going over it again and again. It's nothing special. Now here's where I was talking about. I just did the leaf. See how I leave like the white edges? Because you could do that, and then I also tend to take a white marker and add little white highlights with a gel pen. Not a white marker, a white gel pen. So here's my images before I fussy cut them. Now here's the little tip I was going to tell you about earlier. If you're not happy or 100% happy with your coloring and you want to kind of cover it up a little bit, white splatter is your friend. It is my friend. I use this. It's not meant for white splattering. It's meant for like calligraphy, I believe. But I've used a lot of different whites, and this one is by far my favorite. It has a little dropper. I put it on a little acrylic block, add a little bit of water, and splatter away. You're going to see me, I splatter off to the right first so I didn't get big blobs. I don't know if you've ever had that happen where a big blob ends up on your image. So it's very frustrating. So flick off to the side and then keep flicking, and then you'll get smaller droplets. That's a good way to go about it. And then you can always manually add bigger ones if you want to. Now, I went off screen here and I took some more glitter paste and I tried to fill in that seam area, and it didn't look too good, but I knew it was going to be covered up anyway, so it was kind of a waste of time. So here I'm just figuring out my layout. I added foam tape to the back of my glitter panel, and so that's propped up off my card base, and then I just glued down the little gardenia flowers on an angle there, and then I added foam tape to this piece as well, my main image. I love this image because it has a nice stem, and it's really a beautiful, beautiful image, and Miss Ink Stamps did a great job illustrating this stamp. I just love it. I think it's so beautiful. I had an extra flower, so I added it inside just, to make a little extra special. Instead of throwing it away or sticking it in the envelope, I decided to add it to the inside. I do try to decorate the insides of my cards, or stamp, or ink, or, ink blend or something. So this was a nice touch. It kind of pulled it all together. And I added a sentiment, and with a little foam tape on each side of the stem so it would lay flat. And then I said, it's beautiful as is, but I decided I wanted to add some Trinity stamps. These are called Bubble Bath, I believe. And because they have bubble blower, bubble bath, but and these are absolutely beautiful. They're a little bit more domed than the droplets, so they're a little bit not as high up, as dimensional, and they have an iridescent glow, and they're just stunning. So I added those to my panel, and then I just added a little bit of shimmer pen to my leaves, and that's it. It's hard to see on camera, but in person this card really sparkles. I mean, it really is beautiful, and it came out, I like the way it came out. I do. I love those colors together, and I love this glitter paste. It's very subtle, and it's really beautiful. So there's the card. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you like this card and you like this video. And if you get a chance, please stop by the Miss Ink Stamps Facebook group, Instagram, and the blog for more inspiration from the design team. Don't forget, stay safe, stay happy, and stay crafty. Bye-bye.